This is amazing. You know what's funny is we have thousands of people on our team, and that's the first time I've seen that video. That's an awesome video, James. We just been calling and doing three ways, doing it the old fashioned way, getting people into the business. And we did the Dallas event, and we said we need to do a blitz. So we just decided we're doing a blitz this Saturday. Let me explain what a blitz is. A blitz is we start at 11 o'clock. You bring one person, two people, whoever you want to bring. And at the end of the call, when that person gets excited, they sign up. You tell them, we got 30 minutes to go to the next presentation, which is going to be at 12 o'clock. And now you got two people that just brought in two. Now you got four. The way it works is at the end of the day, through multiplication, you can have up to 1,000 people on your team. Now, it might not happen that way, but imagine you get an extra 10 to 100 people on your team in one day. I've been telling all my team, this is something you can do. You could spend a Saturday, spend 10 hours on your business. You're the CEO of your business and build your business. Or you could sleep in or watch some football games. Last night, I was on with Ed and Liz Hodges, and Ed came up with this amazing video. I think he's going to share it pretty soon. But this is how fast we're going. Everything out there. We just come up with a little bit more and a little bit more, and we're going to build this to I don't know. I think I saw something that James put. We should have at least 30,000 at the end of the year. I think we can beat that, and we're going to be going to 1 million next year. And you guys are looking at this so early, so early. Anyway, I can't say so much about Ed. He is the AI whisperer. He knows all about the tools. I am so excited that he's part of the back end, what we're doing here. And we're just going to move this super fast. Anyway, Ed, are you there?
I am. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. And of course, without you guys, we wouldn't be anything. So, Robert, you are an amazing leader. We appreciate you very much and what you're doing. And we look forward to having an event in Orlando soon, brother. So,
Yeah.
yes, indeed. Yes.
That's when we're
Oh,
launching Orlando, right?
yes, sir. We're going to launch Orlando. We're going to take Florida and we're going to take it a rocket ship and launch it off the ground, sir. Yes, indeed.
Let's put 10,000 every city.
There you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, let me show you some of the tools that Robert and myself and Liz put together with all of our brains together with AI. We took exactly what Dr. Breakthrough taught us at the conference. We took our, artificial intelligence and we took our anointed intelligence, what we have between our brains, and look at the amazing stuff that we put together. This is going to be as simple as slicing cheesecake, guys. I'm telling you, it's all you have to do is mention, like Robert says, and I've heard him say it before, AI, money, opportunity, join me. That's simple, right? Make it really simple. So we got a website that is basically a video that invites people to it. It has the join now link. You get that to as many people as you want. Matter of fact, if you want to have 5, 10, 20, 30 people on the first call, go for it. Get people there. That's going to kind of get that ball rolling and pushing it over the hill for momentum for the entire rest of the blitz, right, Robert? It's just going to push it over and it's going to keep building momentum throughout the day. So let me show you the pages, and these are going to be tools that you could use. These URLs are very unique, and we put a lot of time into these videos. So let me share the sound so I can share these with you. So here's the first one here, as you can see. This one is kicking off at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central. We'll be sure to add that to the top here as well for you. You don't have to worry about making any changes to it. And I'll put this link in the chat for you guys. But this is kicking off Saturday at 11 a.m. We'll put the date there too. We'll add that to it so everybody knows the actual date so they don't get confused. So we'll clear that up here after the call. And we put this video. This is going to be we already decided, hey, it's going to be our mascot, Cheetah. Why? Because cheetahs are fast and they're speedy, right?
Hey, Ed, our mascot is Mojo.
That's right, Mojo. That's right, exactly. It's Mojo. So we had a countdown down here, and this is the actual Zoom link where people can join. But listen to this script that was put together with AI 3, AI cubed, right? Including everything. Let's play the sound here. Let me get it on for you guys in a stereo so you can listen to it.
This is Mojo here to tell you. Don't miss the AI wave. It's moving fast, and I know fast. Did you miss Bitcoin? Did you miss the .com wave? Don't miss the AI revolution. Learn to leverage AI to make money. We are doing a company overview blitz every hour on the hour this Saturday, November 15th, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern through 9 p.m. on Zoom. Join me at ncnzoom.com. Learn the power of duplication with our company blitz. Invite 2 to 5 people during the first meeting at 11 a.m. Eastern and watch your team multiply throughout the day. That is the power of exponential leverage. We call it a blitz. Tap into our system and join our first session at 11 a.m. Eastern. Invite others each hour. No limit on how many you can invite. And by the end of the day, you will see massive, speedy results. Speed is how I roll. AI, leverage, productivity. Money equals opportunity. Be there. I've got a free spot for you.
Boom, right? Isn't that powerful, guys? Yes, I got a free spot for you, right? That's as simple as your message. You want to say less to more and leverage the tools. That's how our team is growing, guys, super fast. So after the initial one, get as many people as you can here to the 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central meeting. Get your masses there. Invite everybody, your friends, your family, your enemies, everybody. Invite them to come and see. Ask them, hey, can you commit 20 to 30 minutes? That's all I'm asking you to show up at 11 o'clock. AI, money, and opportunity. You got to check this out, right? Now, at the next meeting, we're going to give you another tool that you could use, and we'll make sure your people that you bring there that join get this website live on the call, because we're going to ask them, like Robert said, to invite more people, right? So we build momentum. This is going to be the page for that. Robert, you haven't seen this one. A company overview, right? Join the meeting at the top of the hour. At the top of the hour, join the meeting. This is gonna like duplication, right? And Liz is going to have the timer here for the next hour. So it countdown for the next hour. This one is already set for 12 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Central already. So we're already prepared for the first one right after the 11 a.m. Guys, we're rolling with speed here and putting this together for you to make it easy for you to share. Leverage the tools. Don't get caught up in you being the expert. Let us be the experts. Let us tell the story for you. Leverage our expertise, right? This is the system that you can invite people to. A company overview blitz. Join the meeting at the top of the hour. Listen to this script that we put together for this one. You're going to love this one, Robert.
This is Mojo here to tell you. Don't miss the AI wave. It's moving fast, and I know fast. Did you miss Bitcoin? Did you miss the .com wave? Don't miss the AI revolution. Learn to leverage AI to make money. We are doing a global company overview blitz starting at the top of the hour today. Leverage AI and learn how our team is adding over 500 new consultants a day. I roll with speed, and you can too. The AI revolution starts here. Stop paying for dozens of different AI subscriptions. Get everything you need to dominate your market in one powerful suite. AI, leverage, productivity, money equals opportunity. Be there. I've got a free spot for you. Click the link to join the meeting at the top of the hour. In less than 30 minutes, you'll get a glimpse of what our company is doing and how we're growing globally to the tune of over 10,000 new consultants in less than 3 weeks. Don't miss the AI revolution. Register for our company Blitz Overview now.
Oh, what do you think of that, Robert?
Kick ass, man. Sorry. That was a great website. That was a great website.
Yeah. So you're gonna what your team's gonna do as you after the first one at 11, you're gonna be sending that to them, and it's gonna have a countdown. See how that's gonna build momentum, guys? And you're just gonna invite. It's gonna be like a big boulder going down Mount Everest, right? You can't stop it. So that's kind of what we're doing here. If you're here for the first time on the AI Breakfast Lab, we have all of these tools that you're seeing is put together with our AI platform. Everything, the script, the funnel, the website, the copy, everything that you see here was put together by our AI platform. We could take an idea that we had when we started yesterday, Robert. We didn't have any. We had an idea.
We had no video.
We had no video. We had no collateral, right?
Yeah.
Now we got a whole system that we could share with everybody, that you could use this and duplicate this and invite as many people.
Well, that's why we picked the cheetah, right? We
roll
fast.
That's right. That's the fastest land animal, right? We
Yep.
it was between that and some type
Falcon.
of falcon that was the
Yeah.
fastest air animal. But we thought it'd be easier to have a cheetah talk, right, than a falcon, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
plus we're on land, we're not in the air, so
Yep.
good
Yep.
good metaphor, right? Good
Yep.
metaphor.
Love it.
All right. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Thanks, Robert, for being here. James, Money Penny, do you have any more updates that you want to give us, or do we want to go ahead and share? You've already shared the opportunity. Obviously, let's take a look at some of the AI tools in the back end, and let's do some basic training, or unless you have something else you want to cover, James. We are streaming live on YouTube, so thank you for all of our YouTubers. If you want to send this to somebody on a replay, all of the replays for the AI Breakfast Lab are on our YouTube channel. We'll be sure to put that in the chat for you as well. Okay. Awesome sauce. James?
So definitely want to show some of the AI tools. By special request, I'd like to reserve 15 minutes. We can do it now, or we can do it at the end to show people how to use the marketing engine. A lot of people are wanting to, are hearing about this marketing engine, and they weren't quite sure how to get to it and how to use it. So you let me know
Absolutely.
when you'd like to cover that.
Yes, 100%, 100%. So yes, we are. Let's do it afterwards. Let's show them some
Okay.
amazing stuff right now, right? And we do have guests here, I'm sure, that for the first time. So let me show you the power of synthetic intelligence first. I think that's the first thing that I can show you guys, because that's what differentiates us in our platform, right? There's a couple of differentiating points with our platform I think you should be aware of. All right. Number one is privacy guardrails. A lot of people are concerned, hey, I'm putting my intellectual property into AI platforms. And by the way, yes, if you do that with ChatGPT or OpenAI or Copilot or any platform in the marketplace, you're taking your knowledge, your IP, your intellectual property, your formulas, your business secrets, everything that you have, if you put it into those platforms, your voice, who you are, right, into those platforms. Somebody in Singapore or China or some other place could be using your ideas next week because you made that platform smarter. I don't know about you. I don't like that idea because I've spent years of the school of hard knocks learning things, and so is Robert, and so is James, and so is all of you. Anybody that is been and spent time in life in developing an expertise or a skill, you have intellectual property knowledge that you don't need to share with anybody else. It's your secret sauce, right? So what's great about our AI platform, it's a private network. One login, one subscription, 40 AI tools, and what you put in your platform, whether you upload images or you upload documents or you upload text or anything like that in the platform, it stays private, it's locked, no one else has access to it but you. Yes, you heard that right. That is our claim to fame. We are the AI gold standard of technology when it comes to AI tools. So let's take a look at the platform a little bit now that I covered that major point there, which is important. So you can see that the platform is designed to seriously simplify the cost factor of every guru in the marketplace is pitching. AI conferences are going on almost every weekend across America and across the globe, online and in person. And almost 100% of them, with the exception of ours, they're promoting getting 5, 10, 15, 20 different subscriptions and passwords, spending upwards of $800, $900 a month just to get AI to do what you want it to do. And on top of that, you have to learn how to guide the AI. Well, with our platform, it's totally different. Another earmark of our brilliance is you don't have to guide our AI. Our AI guides you. Yes, it guides you. It's a almost promptless AI platform. To get access to the apps, we're going to add a video on the dashboard here of about a 1 to 2 minute orientation on how to unlock these AI tools super fast. I promise I will have that done today for you. for anybody that's new, because people have been saying, hey, I want to access these tools when I get here. They're not familiar with the environment here. So we want to get them familiar with the environment. Remember, the lab here, the breakfast lab, has always been and will always be a place for you to get oriented and observe what we're doing. That's what a lab is about, right? You get oriented and you observe what we're doing. It's called the OODA loop, OODA, OODA loop. Someone put that in the chat so people remember that. That's the OODA loop, OODA loop. The O and the O stand for observation and orientation. So that's what you're going to do now. You're going to get oriented with the platform as I show it to you and spend a little bit of time in the next 15 minutes showing you this. And eventually you're going to make a decision. And then you're going to take action. That's what the DA part of the OODA loop is. So OODA loop. It's not something I made up. It's a military term, Marines, Air Force. You could Google it. You could put it in Google. You can put it in ChatGPT, wherever you want. Look for it. Search it. OODA loop. You'll learn it. But we use it because it's a great observation principle and a great principle for us to share our learning style. With AI, you have to get oriented and you got to observe. Another differentiating point of our platform is the human touch, where you can actually access the developers of the platform, the CEO, the CTO, our director of Latin markets. You could actually access corporate. Try that with any other AI platform. You're not going to have any success. It's up to you to figure it out. That's another part of our program, is training. So we offer, obviously, the AI Breakfast Lab Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. You got recordings. And on top of that, we just launched our certification program where you can become certified and learn the entire platform from a white belt all the way to a black belt. Guys, we have everything you need here. One subscription. We keep it simple. Stop the bleeding of money and busting your budget, right? With our platform, you have access. So look over here to the left next to the M. So you see the Momentum logo here, and you see that M? That is our iconic M there. You're going to see that everywhere. Pretty soon you'll see that on hats and t-shirts and business cards that you can order and use it to promote your business as well. Matter of fact, I'm going to look at a prototype of a hat today at a location that I have here in Nashville. And I'm going to, tomorrow morning, you'll see me wearing a Momentum Tech hat, hopefully, all right? And we'll be able to have that available for you as well. But that iconic M there that you see here in color and in white is also over here on the left. So you can see next to Momentum Tech. So on that icon right there, there's a little button next to it. It's an arrow, right? That's the exposure of our AI apps right there. Now, we can't leave that open just to make sure everybody knows, because it'll get in the way of the mobile device, okay? Trust me, we've had a lot of use cases here. We understand. We don't want to just put these AI apps as icons all over the place, because you'll never find it and you'll get frustrated and it'll be overwhelming to you. We try to make it simple for people to find what they want to do. So you could look at our folders here and you can see we have really clear direction. If you want to chat with GPTs, you could open that folder, right? There's a verb there, chat with them. Whether it's the Wow GPT or Ask Leo or Ask Napoleon Hill or Ask Zig or Ask Ed or our new cabs plus our Clarity Coach. And all of these are very proactive. They will push you along and guide you and ask you what you would like to create and offer you solutions to improve what you're trying to put together as well, and guide you and push you along without you having to be an expert in prompt engineering. You understand? So that's what differentiates our platform from everybody else. Whether you want to work with the Wow GPT or Ask Leo, who is an advertising specialist, and Ask Napoleon Hill, who was the author of Think and Grow Rich, or Ask Zig Ziglar, the salesman of the century. This guy is just incredible servant leadership. And then Ask Ed is a clone of me and my knowledge of over 30 years in video marketing and digital advertising. And the CABS Clarity Coach does just that. It gets you clear on your offer. It gets you clear on what you're selling and who you're serving. That's what it does. And it's incredible. It asks you a series of 15 questions to nail down your clarity statement for your business. And it gives you a good draft for that. So you have a place to start. And then you can start tweaking it and making it your own. That Clarity Coach is phenomenal, guys. It really guides you through the whole process. And then you can, whether you want to create AI images, and you can see we created the image of that cheetah last night. And you can see we went through different renditions. But there he is. There's that cheetah you saw talking, right? So we started off with, a mean-looking cheetah, right? And we said, no, we don't like that. And then this was a serious cheetah. I'll give that a 1 star. I didn't start last night because we were busy, right? And I'll give them the star. This is a star feature we have in our platform where AI learns you. If you put a star on it in your platform, it starts to know what you like, right? So I'll give these 1 stars, and I gave him a 5 star there, right? And I'm going to go here. I did some images yesterday. I didn't have time to do it. I'm going to give these 1 stars. I didn't really like them. The look of the rabbit, it didn't meet what I wanted, right? So you can see here, I got some down here as well. I made some jalapenos talk as well. I was at a Mexican restaurant with a Mexican restaurant owner, and I was showing him how I can make a jalapeno talk. So that was cool. So I definitely liked this image. And you saw us turn this into a video just a few minutes ago, right? Pretty cool stuff. So that's if you want to create images, or if you want to make videos, right? You can make videos. I mean, we have every video tool you could imagine here, from thumbnail creators to video templates to a clip creator to the Magic AI video app, which we're going to do a special training on that because we have some realtors that are coming onto our teams, and they need to understand how they can create incredible real estate videos with the Magic AI video app, creating a custom video. And I'm going to launch a training with that probably by the end of today with James Moneypenny, because that is his specialty. He loves the Magic AI video app. So let's take this cheetah, for example. I went in and I'm showing you one little feature here. You see, this is where we took this cheetah and we made a video avatar of that cheetah talking. These are the 2 videos that we made, right? There's the one there.
This is Mojo here to tell you, don't miss the AI wave.
Perfect, right? And here's another one. Same thing. We created.
This is Mojo here to tell you, don't miss the AI wave.
Pretty cool, right? And we did this video yesterday at our evening time meeting. This was Randy the Rad Rabbit.
Hi, I'm Randy the Rad Rabbit. Momentum Tech helped me turn ideas into real content for my rabbit blog and helped me write my new book on how to find more carrots. I'm telling all my furry friends, want to hop ahead with us? Grab a carrot, wiggle your whiskers, and join Momentum Tech today.
Pretty cool, right? Yeah, awesome stuff. So the video spokesperson is probably one of our most popular apps. You can make babies talk. You can create a clone of yourself and clone your voice, and you can make faceless YouTube videos. Think of what you could do for yourself, and think of what you could do for other businesses also to make a ton of money as you take action. That's the key to making money, is action. Income producing activities, right? So not just learning. You don't want to remember, you don't want to just be an OO. Observe, orient. Nobody wants to just be an OO. Don't ever get stuck in an OO. You want to do loops. How you do a loop? You observe, you orient it, you make a decision with speed, and you take action. Right? That's what you do. You're not just a make a decision to take action because you're chasing shiny objects everywhere, right? No, you're an OODA specialist. You do OODA loops. You produce 15, 20 OODA loops in a day. That's speed. That's the way James and I operate. That's the way Dr. Breakthrough operates. And it's definitely the way Robert and his team is duplicating things. They're observing. They observed AI, money, they got oriented with it a little bit. Then they made a decision and they took action, massive action. That's how we're growing teams super fast. That's what the Blitz is going to be about, guys. We're going to take people through OODA loops consistently throughout the day, right? That is the new characteristic of an entrepreneur in the 21st century. Speed, producing results quicker, doing the work of 10, 20 people, teams, all by yourself. Guys, you could leverage AI not only to save time, but to make money in our platform. Every tool that you need to create is here. whether you want to create any audio tools. We have audio tools in here. These are new. You guys, some of you haven't even seen these things. You could create AI. You have an AI voiceover now, where you can create an AI voiceover really easy. You just click on AI voiceover, just like the Magic Video app. You can put in a website. So I can put in a website here. Let's just put in a website here, just to be cool. So I put in a website. Let's say I put in geofencing news, and I say, okay, I want it salesy, okay, and I go to advanced, and I could actually choose, let's say, Adam, and I turn the volume up there a little bit, and I want it to be, let's say, 30 seconds, right? So I can create a voiceover real quick. It's going to evaluate that website, and I click create voiceover. So it does it really quick because it doesn't have to worry about images, and it's going to create a 30-second commercial for that website. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, right? That's a new app in the platform. It makes it really, really easy for you to create stunning audio messages for a business. You can showcase this to a business, right? And create a 30-second captivating commercial for them, or a 60-second commercial. You can even clone your voice and use your voice in this tool as well. And then we have the AI music generator here as that's generating. And then you also have AI podcasts. What? Yes, that's new. It's audio, where you can create audio messages like I just did. And actually, you can put scripts in there, and you could have two people talking back and forth. A woman talking to a man about Momentum Tech, or talking about a restaurant and reviews. It could be a podcast. You can create your own podcast right here in the platform audio with its audio tool. Look, that audio is already done. Let's listen to it and play it. Watch, listen to it.
Tired of losing customers to the dreaded 404? Page not found? Every broken link costs you trust, search rankings, and sales. Our 404 rescue turns dead ends into helpful branded paths that guide visitors to what they want. Instant redirects, personalized suggestions, and real-time analytics keep users engaged and conversions flowing.
Right? Perfect, right? So I probably couldn't find the page, but it created a commercial for it anyway. Isn't that awesome? You can also put in text if you want to. Like, you can put a whole script in there for them, or you can create a custom one, right? The custom one is real simple. You just simply put in the description, and you can create your own scripts and create credible audio files in here. Here's the music generator, which you can create all kinds of cool little music from any genre that you could think of, right? And you could do 30-second clips for a podcast, or all the way up to 115 seconds. So you can do 15 seconds. So if you want a 15-second intro, and you just say, I want a rock song. I want a classic rock inspired by memorable guitar riffs and solos. And you just go create the music, right? And then boom, it creates the music. So it's real fast. It'll create little clips of music for you really, really quickly. And boom, look, it's already done. Now I can listen to it. Watch. Cool, right? So you could use that. This is great for podcast intros or video intros or whatever you're trying to create, right? And of course, AI podcasts. Oh my goodness, guys, you're gonna love this. I've tested this so many times on our servers. You could create a new podcast. So you create a new podcast. We're gonna do some training on this. If you want a single voice, you just paste it in here. We're gonna put in you know how we have a video script writer up here? There's a video script writer here. We're going to do a podcast episode writer. We already have it designed in another platform. All we got to do is put it in here. It'll write your entire podcast. Whether you want a single voice podcast about the Momentum Tech opportunity, you could do it. Or a restaurant, you could do a podcast about a restaurant. And of course, it's ready for you like a podcaster. You can choose your duration, whether you want it, short, 3 minutes, or 3 to 7 minutes, or over 7 minutes. You can choose your language. You can do a podcast in any language, Robert. Oh my goodness, really? Yes. What do you want to do it? Filipino, Japanese, Ukraine, Greek? I mean, guys, this is global, huge, right? Huge global opportunity here for you guys. I don't know, it just blows my mind what you could do with the platform. You can clone your voice if you want to as well, and have yourself do the actual voiceover for your podcast. Or you can create You can choose anything, any of our voices here as well. And this is optional where you can put in like key themes. It's optional. Like if you have like a bulleted list of what you want the podcast to be about, maybe you have a bullet, you want your genius, you want to put it in here. You put your bulleted list in there, like the topics you want to talk about, and then bam, it does it for you, right? So that's a single one that you could do, like a single bulletin podcast. Maybe you want a conversation. You want two people. How's that? Cool, right? You can even input a URL, right? And it'll just just like the video app, it'll overview the website, right? Where I put it in here and it'll have two people talking about, the website. So let's try it. You guys want to try this? We got just a few minutes here. So I'm just going to open up a website here and I'm going to copy and paste it and just copy that. Let's close that and let's put the website in here. I'm going to paste it. We're going to try this out, right? Now we're going to say, let's do 3 to 7 minutes and we're going to do English. Okay. So you can see you have a host voice here and a guest voice here. So you have a URL and we're doing a double conversation to voice podcast, right? So just playing with us a little bit. Let's put in a first speaker here. Let's keep it, maybe, let's listen to this one.
I think about forgetting.
Nope, this one.
Over 500 stories told,
Let's,
unpacking the internet's wildest mysteries, twists,
I
and
like Jet. He's really powerful. Let's make him the podcast host, right? So I'm going to go up here. Let's do the URL, Medium. Yes, and let's choose Razor Sharp Jet. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to choose our guest. So let's choose a guest. Let's see, maybe a lady here. Let's see.
The years teach much.
How about Laura?
Our distrust is very expensive.
Let's do Matilda, because I like Matilda. She's really good. So let's see if we can find Matilda here. There we go. Angela. Let's go. Matilda. There we go. Well, there's a lot here. Let's see.
Picture your surroundings.
The moment I touched,
So there's a lot more voices.
we ask ourselves,
Tell you what, let's choose. Yeah, let's just make it so. Let's choose Oracle. I like Oracle. She's got a calm, confident voice. And let's choose that. No key themes. I just wanted to evaluate the website and create a podcast for me, right? Watch this. Create podcast. So it generates a podcast. It's generally pretty fast, right? We got about 5 minutes. I promise I'd give James 15 minutes to talk about how to use our marketing engine, okay? But we have a little bit of time for this. So you could imagine what you could do with this, guys. I mean, you could put in, literally clone your voice, and you can create a podcast ready to go to the market on iTunes, right? How cool is that, right? That's pretty cool stuff. So let's just try that again. I think it may not have liked it's generating. Okay, that's fine. It's generating the podcast. So it takes a little bit of time to generate it because it's actually putting a conversation together, right? So let's let it do its work. And then we'll play it for you here in just a minute. I'm going to take 4 minutes to answer questions. And then if we have time, we'll play this at the end. Let's not sit here and wait for it. Let's let it generate the podcast first. And we'll answer some questions that are in the Q&A session. And kids under 18 can join. Can kids? Yes, kids under 18 can join. There's totally guardrails here. James, you want to talk about that a little bit in terms of our guardrails that we have? And then, of course, we have our new platform that we're launching with Magic Kids that has super guardrails for kids that are even younger as well. But yes, it is totally family. This is a family-friendly AI platform.
Yeah, so for guardrails on our standard system, which is for anyone over 18, is you can't pull up pictures or make pictures of inappropriate pictures of male or female figures, or even if you ask it to make a picture of a woman in a bikini or something like that, it's going to tell you, hey, we don't do that here.
Like for example, James's daughter Bella is under 18. She uses the general platform, so it's safe for people under 18, right?
Yes.
It is, but I wouldn't put necessarily a 3 or 5-year-old, a 5-year-old or 7-year-old in here, right?
Right.
It's not going to be anything inappropriate for them, but they may get overwhelmed. If we gamify our new platform we're going to be launching at the beginning of the year, right, James? Talk to them a little bit about what's coming with Magic Kids. Yes.
Sure. Yeah. So absolutely. There's just a lot more business apps on the standard one that kids really wouldn't want. So with the new kids version, it's really designed specifically for kids from about 4 years old up to 105 years old. I mean, literally. And it has guardrails that, one of the concerns for parents is they don't want AI doing the work for the kids. So we have guardrails in there where the AI doesn't do the work for the kids. It actually pushes the children to think deeper, broader, for them to problem solve. It challenges them. There's even games in there that challenge them to learn more faster and retain more. And it's really tutors. We have about a little over 14 different tutors that will tutor them on how to problem solve math problems, how to, write a book, how to structure a sentence properly, how to create their own first business, how to write code, how to gain job skills, everything you can imagine. But it's all super kid friendly. They can't access anything controversial or inappropriate. It's designed really to lift them up, elevate their skills, and make them more powerful. I was actually looking at a school out here in the Dallas market that was in the news recently. They're an AI-driven school. Their teachers are all AI. They're charging students $40,000 to $80,000 a year, depending on their grade level, to participate in the school. And when I evaluated their AI coaching, tutoring, and training tools, they don't come anywhere close to what is in this Magic Kids AI Academy. It's incredible. And it's not $40,000 a year. It's $29 a month.
It's gonna be great. I love that. Yes, it is. And guys, I've told you I would put the link in the chat for the Blitz on Saturday. This is the URL you're gonna send people right there. I just put it in the chat. I'll put it in the community also, so you have it. Get as many people as you can to the Saturday, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. That's when the first meeting starts. That's going to be the most dynamic one because it's going to have live James Moneypenny, live Ed Garza. Rob, welcome. Nashville, glad you're here, buddy. I'm in Franklin, Tennessee. Yes, I'm the CTO. So if you need any access or help here locally, let me know. Let's build Nashville and Tennessee up, buddy. Absolutely, 100%. Welcome, Rob. So excellent. So listen, guys, the revolution that we have in front of us is huge, and catch the tidal wave with us. Join the AI revolution, and then of course that's the link that you need. I'll put it in the chat again so you don't lose it. Don't forget, bookmark that. Save it on your phone and send it out to people, right? Send it out to people. And there's actually copy on the website too that you could just copy and paste if you want to send some text to somebody also and send them the URL also. So there's a lot of things you could do. If the URL will show very well on a mobile phone also. It's very responsive and it's easy to see. And the cheetah is designed to get their attention, right? That's why we did that. So what we could get access for $39, I'll show you right now. The $39, what it gets you access to, guys, is real simple. It gets you access to the entire platform, right? To the entire platform. So let's listen to this first. This is the podcast that it created. Okay, so let's listen. You ready?
Did you know that a single press release can now spawn over 100 pieces of digital content? It's true. And today we're diving into how this content multiplication strategy is revolutionizing online marketing for businesses of all sizes.
Wow, that's an impressive claim. How exactly does that work?
Well, it's all about leveraging the power of multi-channel distribution and content repurposing. We're talking about a company called Press Mafia that's developed a system to take a single press release and turn it into a whole ecosystem of content across various platforms.
That sounds intriguing. What kind of platforms are we talking about here?
So they start with a traditional press release, but then they expand it into blog posts, videos for YouTube and Vimeo, podcast content, slideshows, infographics, and social media posts for platforms like Facebook and X. The goal is to create what they call a large content footprint that dramatically increases a company's online visibility.
That's quite a diverse range of content. But does this approach actually work? I mean, quantity doesn't always equal quality.
See, guys, isn't that cool? I just did that like on the fly. Put in a website and created a cool little podcast that's 12 minutes and 5 seconds overviewing a company's website, right? That is bad to the bone, James. I just love it, right? So your possibilities. So for $39, you get access to all 40 of these AI tools that we're going over. So I stopped at the create audio. You could write your book. You can create courses and webinars. You can design social posts. You can design unlimited websites like you just saw, the websites that we did. You can create email. You can create unlimited chat bots. You can upload your knowledge base and build knowledge base behind chat bots. And we got simple tools like managing your business, like a very simple CRM, 5 terabytes of storage. You could buy a business line with 9 extensions and launch it in 1 minute. Super fast. It's live. It's active, and it can call people all across the globe, whether they're in India or they're in Bangladesh or they're in South Russia. You put the phone number in there, and it'll ring to them, your specific team members. So if you want a global team, you could set up a phone number and have it ring anywhere in the world. Sticky notes, so you don't have to have sticky notes on your desk. You could have it on the computer in the platform. You can conduct deep research, and you can create AI forms and surveys galore with our platform to manage your business. So guys, you get all of these tools for $39 flat. And of course, to produce premium content, we have what's called a credit system. Let me show you what that is, and I'll hand it back over to James. So like, for example, in the Video Magic app here, right? If I'm making videos, you can see real small, this cost me 50 credits. That equates to about between 22 cents and 30 cents to make a video. Now you see over here, I have my credit count, right? So I could top off the credit, and I could buy credits. And by the way, I buy 20,000 credits all at once when I buy them, because it's using AI, right? It's using AI language models that we set up in the platform, and that costs us money. So there's got to be some cost to it, but it's very little, very limited. Like I've had 20,000 credits probably for 2 months, and I'm just getting down to 4,000. I use it to create videos. I use it to demonstrate the platform. Like I just used some credits to make the podcast. I use it to showcase things, right? So if I want to buy, for example, 50,000 credits, right, I can just click on, or let's say I want to buy 1,000 credits, right? So I can click on 1,000 credits, and I have a credit card on file. I just say purchase the credits, and it's going to add the credits to my platform, right? Well, boom, successfully added credits, right? So now I got credits, right? So that's the cool thing you could do with the platform. We give you a little bit of how do I say this? James, we give you a little bit of grace. So for example, let's say you have 1,000 credits left, and you want to produce a video spokesperson app, and you say it's a 2-minute video, right? That may be, let's say, 2,000 credits, let's say, okay, which equates to maybe $6, $7. It's not a lot to create a nice video that has a lot of attention grabbing and good content, right? Well, it may cost you 2,000 credits to make the video, but you only have 1,000 credits, right? It's not going to say, "Oh, sorry, you can't do it." We give you grace. You can still produce the video. Yeah, so we're very lenient on that. So if you haven't noticed that, like even if you have like only 50 credits, and you want to create a video that costs you 1,000 or 2,000 credits, we're not going to stop you. Obviously, you just click create it, right? It's just going to zero out your balance. That's all. Right? So we have a lot of grace when it comes to that. Does that explain it very well, James? So don't be too concerned about it.
Yeah, I
But
think so. Yeah.
that's just how we roll, right? We love giving. We love you creating stuff with our AI platform. It's an incredible value, $39. It's a no-brainer decision for most people. So,
Yeah, the
James,
credits are just to offset the server processing time. So if somebody's a little bit short, we just let it go flow through and figure, well, you're going to get more credits in the future to process things. And so we try to be easy on you on that.
yeah.
So
It offsets our costs, obviously, because if we give it before 2 years ago when we launched these platforms, when I did, and had the product commercial that I sold to other people, right, or had people private label our platform, I decided, you know what? Here's what happened. We had people using it like crazy, and it was costing us per user more than should have cost us because we're paying for server time, we're paying for processing of videos and putting all this together, and it was just costing us more, right? So we had some users using it more. So we said, let's just launch a very fair, just to offset our cost a little bit. It still doesn't cover all the costs, trust me. Okay, AI is very expensive. It is. And we feel it every day. That's why you see a lot of AI platforms launching, and you see a lot of them shutting down now because they don't anticipate the cost that it's going to take. Even ChatGPT didn't anticipate the cost it was going to take for them to generate the content they're doing. And you may have seen press releases about that as well, James. You remember that? It's like, wow, they're not making money at $20 per user. It's costing them more. So that's why they launched the premium one now, $200. And they locked some of the features of the $20 feature because they were losing money, right? Because
right.
Right. So they didn't foresee that. Well, we have a lot of experience and what we've done. So we created it to be user friendly and simple for people to consume. So $39, guys, that's what you get. You get us, you get live support, right? Human touch, and you get high tech 40 plus AI tools to do anything you could possibly imagine.
Okay. All right. So you guys, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to check out the marketing engine that's going to help explode your business even more?
Yes.
I mean, gosh, you guys have done such a great job without the marketing engine. I'm going to be I just can't wait to see what you're going to do with the marketing engine. So I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to share it with you. Let me go ahead and log into a demo account so I can show you this from your perspective as a consultant with Momentum Tech. Hang on just a moment here, pulling up a demo account. Okay, I'm going to share my screen on a demo account. Do not sign up. I actually had somebody sign up under this demo account, so you'll go into no man's land. So don't sign up under this demo account. It's just for demo. So basically, when you log in, you can go to your profile, and this is where we're going to really be, listing things for you that you're going to need. So here you'll see that you have your website, your referral link, right? And in fact, as I'm walking through this, we'll just talk about what if you want, when the system auto creates this cryptic code, because we give you instant access to the system, but what if you want something different? Well, when you log in, just go to profile, and then you can actually put in a different name to change the end of your personalized website, okay? So if I wanted this to be demo 1, I just put in demo 1. Demo 1 update. Okay. So now see it's demo 1. I'm going to put it back to demo. As long as that's not taken, you can put anything on the end of your website you want to. Your name, your favorite, pet's name, whatever you want on there. All right. Then here below that, you'll actually see the AI tools, and you can click this to log in the AI tools, or you click this to go to the Breakfast Lab. And they had the marketing engine on here a little bit ago, so I'm not sure what they did, why they took it off. I'm gonna have to get them to add it back on here. So you'll see the marketing engine will show back up here by the end of the day. But the way you can get to it right now, and I'll put this in the chat, is promote.momentumtech.ai. I'll put this in the chat. And this is your marketing engine. There's a 3-minute video here showing you how to use this. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and walk through it, but this is a phenomenal way to get the word out about your personalized website. This website right here. Okay. So the way that you set this up is you're going to go here and you're going to sign up and set up an account. So I'm going to use this, and I'll just make up a username. I'll just call it James Test. And then you got to use a unique email address and then put in a password. Okay. You're not a robot. Now you just created an account on the marketing engine. Okay. I recommend you use the same email address and password as your username and password on this as you do for your back office. That way you don't have to remember a lot of passwords. Now, when you create it, you come to the dashboard. You don't really need to do anything on the dashboard, but you can. And so you can poke around in there and look if you want to. All you really need to do is you need to add the link to your personalized website, right? And this is the link to your personalized website. Now, you're not going to add this whole link. You're just going to add in whatever you put on the end of it. And I'll show you how you do that. Okay. So you do that by going up here and click add link. It says, hey, put in your name. So we'll put in name and phone number, and then you're going to put in whatever your web link is. Well, this one happens to be demo, so I'm going to put in demo. If yours is Mary or Rockstar Business Builder, you'd put that in here, okay? And you click add link. The system already knows that all of the personalized websites have this link, so all you have to do is put in that. If you put in the whole link, it's not going to work, folks. So just put in whatever is the last thing on your personalized web link. Add link. So now your marketing engine is customized for you. It says, congratulations, your Momentum Tech promotional link is created. Please click on all links menu. So we're going to click on all links. And you'll have a thumbnail of your marketing engine. Now we're going to have more links that you can add to this, such as the website that you just seen that we're going to use for this blitz. And once we add that, then you may have 5 or 6 things on here. But for now, you're just going to have your marketing engine. So you go here and you click view link. When you click view link, you're now at your marketing engine. I recommend you bookmark this, click the little star at the top, because once you configure it for you, you don't have to go back through this process. Again, you just go to the marketing engine. This is super simple to use. So kind of a 3-step process. Step number 1, just start at the top, work your way down, and you're going to start downloading images and sharing. We're constantly adding more on this, but start at the top, work your way down, and then you can, go through it like this. And then once you go through it, start at the top again. We'll have new stuff up there, but people don't see things, not everybody sees what you post the first time. So you can recycle these ads over and over again. The idea is, hey, yes, with our AI tools, you can create all types of marketing materials, but we're passionate about speed to market. We want new consultants starting to be able to start marketing today and start making money today before they learn how to use one tool. All right, so the first step, I'm going to click download, and you'll see it downloads. You see it over here. So where does it go? It goes into your download folder on your computer. Okay, so that's step one. Step two, you click share. It's going to bring up this cool tool that's going to help you share it on all your social media. Don't worry if you don't have all of these, just share it on the ones you do. If you want to add more later, you can. So you just start at the top and you work your way down. I'm going to click copy title and link. And now it's copied the ad copy right here to go with this image. It's also copied your personalized website. So the next step is you're just going to click where you want to post it. Hey, I want to post it on Facebook. Click Facebook. Now, it doesn't drift away from your marketing engine. It opens a new tab for Facebook. Marketing engine is still here. You can toggle back to it. On Facebook, you'll just choose an image. It's one I just downloaded. And then in this box up here, you're going to right click and click paste to paste the ad in here. Okay. I like to format it a little bit, but it also has, notice the link for the demo site. And then you just click to post it. Let me hide this Zoom floaty. You click next and click share. And bada boom, bada bing, you're now posted on Facebook. Then you just go back to your tab and you go, okay, what's the next one? Well, maybe I want to do X or LinkedIn or Telegram or Reddit or, Pinterest. Some of these things I don't even have myself. I'm going to go Instagram. Okay. Instagram's a little different. Instagram does not allow us to open up the posting box. So you just come over here on the left and you click create. Then you click post. You just select from your computer. And of course, it's in the downloads. Now, you may not be in your downloads folder already. You might be up here somewhere. So you've got to find that image. Well, how do you find that image? You just scroll down here and you look, you go, oh, downloads right there. Click downloads, and then you're going to select the image. You upload the image, and then on Instagram, you click next. It asks you, do you want to filter it? Well, we filter these images in advance, so you can skip that. Just click next. And then you paste it in here. All right, so I want to push these hashtags down a little bit, and I'm going to click share. So now it's on Instagram. You go right back to that tab. Maybe I want to put it on X. I'm not sure if I'm logged into X right now. We'll see soon. And I am, so X, it brings it up there. Now, X doesn't let you have as much content. So what I do there, see how it's red? I'll just delete enough stuff here. I'm going to leave my link, which is one of the things highlighted in red. But I'm going to delete some of these hashtags to make it to where it will go ahead and work on X. Okay. X goes ahead and it pastes it in here for you. And then here, all you have to do is select the image. Again, it's in your downloads. If you're not in downloads, well, just find the word downloads over here on the left, click it. There's your image. Okay. And click post. And well, go back to your tab and post on all these others. Maybe you want to email it to someone. So we have this set up for Gmail. No, we're not going to add any other emails. So I recommend getting you a Gmail account. It's the most popular anyway. Click Gmail. It'll go ahead and paste this all in here for you. And, I want to format my email a little bit. So I'll push this down here. Then I'll say something like, hi, Bob. Right up here. And then, well, maybe I want that image in my Gmail. Well, down here at the bottom of Gmail, there's a little icon that's insert image. Don't attach it because then it just goes in attachment. Click insert image. And you go here to upload, browse, and there's your image. So now you have a nice email that you can send out to people. Why do we do this? Well, number one, we don't want you just posting on social media. We want you to send this to every one of your friends, your families, your neighbors, your coworkers. I say even send it to your enemies, because when your enemies see what we have to offer through Momentum Tech Corporation, they're going to want to become your friend again. So send this out to everybody you know, via email, text, and yes, social media. All right, so in less than 3 or 4 minutes, you're able to post this on a lot of different social medias. You don't have to think about what to say. You don't have to figure out what image to use or what video to use. And yes, we have some of both on here. So the way I like for people to use this to get the maximum amount of velocity and growth in your business is use it at least three times a day. And some people are working full time. So how do you do that? You get up in the morning, you're having your coffee, your orange juice, or what have you. Go ahead and hop on the marketing engine and share it on all your social media. It takes you less than 5 minutes. You have a lunch break if you're working full time, your lunch break, take 5 minutes, share again. Get home at night, before dinner, after dinner, before you go to bed, pick a time, share again. So you now, and when I say share again, don't share that same image again all 3 times, just work your way down the list. And then what you've done is you have effectively posted on all your social media 15 minutes of work for the day at alternating times, so your probability of people seeing your post goes way up, because not everybody can look at Facebook in the morning. Not everybody can look at Instagram at lunchtime. Not everybody can look at X at dinner time. But most people are on social media sometime during the day. So more posts, the better off you are. And I will tell you that this content and these images and the videos are so good, folks. For the first time in my life, I now regularly get messages from Facebook that say, you've been posting so many great images and content that we're now expanding your reach. We're putting you out there in front of more and more people. So folks, this tool works. I can point to you people who have been part of some of the international franchise companies I've built that are on this call. There's people on this call who've been part of some of the affiliate teams I built in other companies to the tunes of hundreds of thousands of affiliates, who can tell you they've used these systems that I've built in the past and they work. They get consultants or affiliates, whatever they happen to call it in that particular company, signing up not just in other states around the United States, but other countries around the world. Use this system. As soon as you get a new consultant on board, show them this system. Get them using this system. Why? We want to provide hope, opportunities, and tools for success. How will most of your consultants define success? They will define success when they get a check in their bank account. When do we want them to get a check in their bank account? Today. Yes, it's going to take at least a week because we pay commissions weekly. But the sooner there's proof in the pudding that they are going to make some money. I don't care if it's $20 and they get $20 in their first week, then they're going to go, wow, this really works. I made $20. I just need to do that again. And now I've got some residual income because I'm going to get paid on those accounts I just set up from now on every time they pay their bill. Then that $20, might go to 100 or 1,000 or whatever it might be. But the key here is you want them taking action today, because we want them earning money when? today. So as soon as you get somebody in the business, get them on this marketing engine, get them sharing and make sure they understand. Don't just share on social media. Send via email, send via text, send via pigeon. And yeah, I've got a rescue farm out here, so I can loan you a couple of pigeons. With that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over you to you, Ed. But folks, these marketing engines work. Use them, and we're going to have more and more for you soon.
Actually, Ed is not here. He went actually for a meeting
Okay.
to talk to some people for the AI stuff. So I like that. I want a copy of that. I think we should put it on that Facebook All-Star because there's a lot of people with questions, and I think this will help a lot.
Yeah, I love that. And we do have actually, there's a 3-minute video on the system. When you go to that link that I gave you guys, I'll post it in there again. I'm going to bring up Kia Heem, and I'm going to let him kind of close out the meeting with 2 things. But as soon as he's up here, I'll introduce him. There is my friend. All right, folks. I want to introduce you to a dear friend of mine. He is a teacher, a trainer. He's a reverend. He's a world-renowned speaker. Folks, this guy has lived through some things that would crush most people. But instead of letting it crush him, he used it to pour a concrete foundation to stand on to lift up other people. And so with no further ado, I'd like to give you my dear friend, Aki Heeman. Aki, share with our team the attitude adjuster, and then just close us out with your most famous prayer. I absolutely love both.
I have to say, Akeem, I missed you on Dallas.
I miss being with you too. You know, I was looking forward to finding you another job.
She's full-time Momentum Tech now.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't accept that one either, but it's just something I do. But anyway, James, I do appreciate you. I appreciate you bringing me up here. And when I heard your story, I say you could tell why we brothers, because we all been through some things that would destroy a lot of people. But I'm gonna share something with you today. If you use this to start your day will be so much better. Because if you started with a positive attitude and energy, be surprised at how God will work in your life. And without any further ado, let me do this for you. Wow, what a great day to be alive. I feel dynamite. I like me. I accept me. I love me. I'm going to have a super fantastic day today because I am too blessed to be depressed. I'm too blessed to be stressed, too glad to be sad, too anointed to be disappointed, too elated to be agitated, too grounded to be confounded, too saved not to be getting paid, and too legit to quit. Circumstances are aligning themselves in my favor. I'm healthy, physically fit, intellectually equipped. I have wisdom far beyond my years. I'm an extraordinary person with incredible abilities, which I will use to add value to other lives, knowing that as I help others reach their dreams, I will automatically reach my own. I anticipate meeting the persons or group of people today who will use their power, wealth, and influence to help me achieve my dreams. All day long, people go out their way to bless me. Today, I will add great value to someone's life. I will show compassion to those in need. I will give strength to the weak, inspiration to the weary. Someone needs what I have to offer. I will gladly make myself available. I embrace the abundance. It embraces me. I'm abundant in every good way. I am an abundant magnet. I like money. It likes me. It's attracted to me. It comes abundantly from many sources. I circulate God's money wisely because it's a tool to help those in need. It's also a way of keeping score of how many lives I've added value to. I may have been broke, busted, and disgusted, but now I declare I'm rich, growing, and overflowing. My business is booming, and checks are zooming. I'm experiencing great victories and supernatural turnarounds and miraculous breakthroughs. In the midst of great impossibilities, I am an overcomer. And if my mountain can't be removed, I will develop and practice my mountain climbing skills. I may experience a setback, but setbacks are only set up for comeback. Setback paved the way for comebacks. I may eliminate out of life limits. And if life dares to knock me down, I will fall on my back, realize as long as I look up, can get up. Commit to paying for my dreams with perspiration and perspiration so that I won't have to live with the nightmare of my regrets. I do not procrastinate because procrastination leads to devastation. It is the assassination of my destination. Thus, I will act now. I'm a doer. I get results that last. I now release the champion that is inside of me. I'm a leader that multitude of people are looking for. I choose to succeed today and every day hereafter. Watch out, world, because here I come.
Wow, 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 wow. Folks, keep coming back. Keep taking action like you're taking now. Those of you who are really taking the action, and we will see you at the top. Close us out, Brother Keith.
God bless you. God keep you, and God watch over you and your family, which is my prayer for you. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.